Welcome to this presentation on how to write the CIPD Level 7 questions for 7HR01 assessment for 2024-25. You can visit our website by clicking on link provided in comment sections or chat with us on WhatsApp on clicking link to get best expert help. You will find how to write this question in this video. Kindly subscribe us to and message us on. To understand employment relations, we must examine three core perspectives: unitarist, pluralist, and radical. The unitarist perspective views the organization as an integrated entity with a common goal, expecting employee loyalty and minimal conflict. In contrast, the pluralist view acknowledges different interests between management and employees, emphasizing negotiation and conflict resolution through trade unions. The radical or Marxist perspective sees employment relations as inherently conflictual, stemming from power imbalances and exploitation within capitalist systems. In our organization, the unitarist approach is most prevalent. Management promotes a unified culture and discourages union activity. While this supports cohesion and fast decision-making, it may suppress employee voice. People professionals under this model focus more on alignment and compliance than mediation or advocacy. Understanding this framework helps us predict organizational decisions, HR strategies, and the scope of employee representation. It's critical to assess if this approach supports or undermines long-term engagement and ethical practices. The unitarist perspective centers on a singular organizational goal, where both management and employees are considered part of the same team. This model thrives on strong leadership, shared values, and commitment, fostering stability and swift decision-making. From a strategic standpoint, people professionals align talent development and communication strategies with top-level business goals. This simplifies coordination, but may marginalize dissenting voices. However, unitarism's strength is also its weakness. Suppressing diverse viewpoints or limiting collective bargaining may breed discontent, especially in dynamic or multicultural environments. Without robust feedback systems, employee concerns may go unaddressed. HR must be vigilant in maintaining morale, especially during organizational change. Engagement surveys, open-door policies, and inclusive initiatives can partially bridge this gap. Understanding these implications helps HR design systems that complement a unitarist strategy while acknowledging real human dynamics in the workplace. The pluralist approach acknowledges that organizations comprise diverse interest groups, each with legitimate and sometimes conflicting objectives. It values democratic processes and open dialogue, making it a strong foundation for equitable employment relations. Trade unions play a pivotal role in this model, negotiating on behalf of workers and balancing management power. In practice, pluralism leads to more structured grievance handling, joint consultation committees, and collective bargaining. For people professionals, this framework calls for expertise in conflict resolution, negotiation, and stakeholder management. It encourages inclusive practices and proactive communication. While this can result in longer decision-making cycles, it enhances trust and reduces risk of strikes or litigation. Many public sector and large multinational organizations adopt this model to reflect the diverse needs of their workforce. Understanding and applying the pluralist model improves HR's capacity to create fair, representative policies and respond adaptively to organizational tensions. The radical or Marxist perspective argues that employment relations are inherently unequal, shaped by capitalism's drive for profit. Workers are seen as being exploited for their labor, with limited control over decisions or rewards. This model provides a critical lens for evaluating systemic issues such as wage inequality, job insecurity, and poor working conditions. Though not often adopted explicitly by organizations, it deeply influences academic and policy debates. For people professionals, the radical view challenges us to think beyond compliance and consider ethics, justice, and advocacy. Are our HR policies perpetuating inequality? Do we address issues like pay gaps, exploitative contracts, or mental health. While the radical approach is less practical as a day-to-day framework, it serves as a moral compass in strategic planning and policy development. It pushes organizations toward corporate social responsibility, transparency, and employee empowerment, essential pillars in today's purpose-driven business climate. The current labor market is characterized by skills shortages, increased remote work, and rising employee expectations. These trends significantly shape employment relations strategies. For example, the competition for skilled talent drives organizations to offer better compensation, flexible work models, and learning opportunities. This also leads to a shift in power dynamics, giving employees more leverage. People professionals must adapt recruitment practices to appeal to a broader talent pool, including remote and diverse candidates. Retention becomes a strategic priority, requiring stronger engagement programs and career development paths. Labor laws are also evolving to reflect changes in work patterns and gig economy norms. As a result, HR policies must ensure compliance while staying competitive and inclusive. Employment relations strategies now emphasize partnership and mutual benefit, as opposed to rigid control. By aligning HR initiatives with labor market realities, organizations can maintain agility and workforce satisfaction.